different small couch, which is actually a fairly good size couch.
It's pretty small.
It's your boy Jovi of Small Couch Reviews, and we have
Matt Jones, man, what's up?
yes, our boy Matt Jones again is here, and you already know when Matt Jones is here, it has probably something to do with either pop culture or fashion. So let's get right to it.
Let's get to it.
Ah,
What we got? What we got today?
we have a surprise because you know I have a spending problem.
Is that a surprise?
It really
I
was.
can always expect that you're gonna come through with some.
Yeah. So a little background. It is, you know, avid collector, love sneakers, especially like SBs and maybe what we're gonna talk about the first 13 Jordans. First 13 Jordans.
I don't know, man. Some of the ones even more recently, I'm starting. They're growing
Yeah.
more and more on me.
Yeah, it's
But yes.
so
absolutely.
yeah, like collecting those over the years, and then you get to a point where you're not buying retros every weekend,
No.
right? We're getting to a point where, as all of you should know, because it seems like the same people are watching. Me and Matt, both designers. Me and Matt, both artists. Me and Matt are both avid sneaker collectors. Well, were or have been in that sector.
In rehabilitation.
Right. And like, you can't buy the same. You can't buy the retros every Saturday.
No.
It gets to a point where it's a little ridiculous. We have some friends that can do it and still do it, and will bring out something from 4 years ago that you haven't seen on anybody's feet.
I'm so jealous, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, God.
But as of recently, we've been talking about a lot of designers, fellow designers that are doing what he would love to do.
Yeah.
And we actually have somebody's version 2 of their own sneakers, and that is the Mache Runner V.2.
Super tight.
Yo, like over 20 years creative and quality outdone by none. A little bit about Mache. Dan Gamache. So you're like, what the heck? What is M-A-C-H-E? Mache. Dan Gamache, better known for his work under the name Mache, has been an artist most of his life and has made footwear his canvas of choice since 2004. He's tirelessly worked over 17 plus years to perfect his craft. His attention to detail and ability to adapt to current trends with his own twist may have considered him a pioneer and a very well-respected artist in the industry. Over the years, Mache has become one of the go-to footwear artists for several footwear brands as well as the NFL, MLB, NBA, and WWE, to name a few.
Seeing those customs from him.
Yeah. You can actually get him to make you a pair of shoes, which I don't even want to know how much, because I've seen
That's pretty dope, though.
some of his pairs for like NBA players, and like Matt mentioned before the camera was rolling, it's awesome to see.
Yeah, I mean, we watched his whole, like, maybe not his whole uprising, but like just being, you know, high school to college, before he was making his own, you know, signature sneaker line.
Oh.
He was just doing customs, and through all the sneaker blogs that we would frequent, I mean, he was one of the best. I mean, it's like, I feel like it's like Mache and Shoe Surgeon were like the two that popped up the most, and you're just kind of like, yo, whatever they did, it was like, yo, this is crazy, because at that time, it wasn't a whole lot of, the colorways that we get now are not the colorways that we used to get. So it's like it's almost like they've taken what customizers were doing in like the early 2000s, and now they're, you know, adapting that to like their actual signature lines.
You look at you know, Melo's, all of his shoes look like customs back in the day. So your average shoe would have been that you had an all white pair always, an all black pair, a black and silver, a black and red, a black and blue, a white and blue, a white and red, like a all orange or something like that. But that was it.
Yeah.
This was even before the breast cancer awareness shoes got popular.
Yeah.
Like they were making crazy colors and mixing their own colors because Angelus didn't have the assortment of colors we have now.
Nope.
Like these are the guys that like started all this. And to say that he made a shoe, that first shoe, it's up here somewhere, was fire. He used a Vibram sole with his own design.
Groundbreaking, iconic, bro. Like to go from being a shoe customizer to like actually, you know, not like he does partner with different people, but like not to just like piggyback on another brand, but to just do your whole shoe from the ground up.
So
it's pretty inspiring.
So dope. I mean, all the colorways were fire, which is really cool about these because it's literally all the colorways from the first version put into, like, he did it completely opposite, right? You know, what the colorway is always after the model is done. He chose to use all of the iconic colorways that he created, like basing on movies and stuff like that, and put it on the whole, like, the rest is like, he has a wrestling one in here. Like, it's a whole bunch of stuff all in one shoe on his first, this is the first colorway for the V2.
Which is, it's like very opposite typically, like you said. They'll do a bunch of different ones and then they will combine all of those. But like, for that to be the first colorway is pretty cool.
So, like, it's very simple. We didn't go into super detail about him. It's crazy because, like, literally on this box there, you can see the V1. A drawing of the V1. Like, check this box out.
I love it, bro. Like, it's a lot of detail. Like, you can tell that he spent a lot of time picking
and blending it well. It's like,
I love it.
He's truly an artist and truly a designer. And
got the Seattle love in there.
Like,
Dad Gang. Yeah, man. Even the years that he's been active.
That's like,
it's pretty dope.
305 colorway. It's like this, and this is a nice box.
Yeah, no, that's not. You didn't cut any corners with that.
No. And the retro card, like, he's bringing back stuff that we loved growing up. This is legit the first one.
It's cool, because he leaves all of the question marks for the ones to come.
I think this stands out so much because this is literally something that me and Matt and Jeff back in the day would have been sitting down and we would have designed, that we would have thought this was important.
Yeah. Because it adds to the whole experience of the consumer product. Like, when you can tell that there's a lot of care and attention put into the product, it creates a connection, a relationship with it that'll last past just like, I put it on today and I take it off tomorrow. It's like, I'll be more likely to connect with the brand down the road because I know that they care.
Yeah. So if there's anything, this is 12 slots. We can get 12 colorways. And he did it last year. He did one a month. So the colorway isn't new. When done right, it is seen as a grand finale. Well, we know sneakers. Right. Wrapping up a run of a silhouette, covering the greatest hits of the model. I decided to take the finale turn around and turn to my intro. This colorway features many of the popular V1 colorways from 2022 and applies them to the V2, creating a bridge between the past and the present.
It's pretty dope. And it makes you like even more excited to see what the first colorway will be for the V2.
So
the first
official colorway. As we are discussing it right now, it is actually out. You can pull it up if you want, and we can talk about that too as I show. This is all going to be on the B-roll, of course. Paper, outdone by none. That's his catchphrase. It's on his website. It's the first thing you see when you go to the website. You have a signature, which is fire, very reminiscent of tagging. which all of us were into. If you're a creator, if you're any type of artist from this era, we all were into some kind of tagging.
Yeah.
It should be on his Insta. Yeah. They're fire. It's perfect for October too. Perfect for October. Like,
Is that it?
yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he did a Child's Play, so here somewhere.
That's dope.
Colorway for the first
Oh,
official colorway in October.
That's it.
Chucky, that's a household name, man. My son is 10, he knows Chucky. Like, so, all right. Let's pull out the first one.
Wow. I mean, just straight out the box, you immediately see more than 2-3 different materials that are combined to, I mean,
like, and he was so hell bent. I'm gonna put these together and you're gonna see,
yeah, that's
to
tight.
do his own soul.
Yeah.
So this is from the ground up. The original one, again, I said was a Vibrant Soul, which is great. But I'm excited because if you go from that to making your own, that you know he went through.
Yeah.
Like he went through everything to make sure that.
So the pony hair on the collar, the canvas, suede, denim,
got the mesh tongue.
leather. I mean, yeah, the mesh tongue.
Like,
That's pretty dope.
man.
That's pretty cool, man. Like,
Got the 3M around the toe box on this pair.
yeah.
Oh, it's on both, yeah.
Oh, yeah, on this one too.
There's the M in the sole. Like,
yeah.
a designer. This is a designer, y'all. Like, this is not, like, people do not consider customizers real artists and all that. Like, I can't imagine what he's gonna do with these back tabs here.
Really good.
Like, you already know he's gonna start putting messages in here. Like,
And it's cool because you can see he kind of like did like a flip flop where the back tab on this shoe is the Freddy, but the tongue on this shoe is the Freddy.
yeah.
And to like that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Show him the soul.
We got the 2002 to 2023 on the insoles, and
then his signature.
the signature across the soles of the shoe.
Like, come on, y'all.
Yeah, that's pretty tight.
This dude is doing it. Because we've seen people try. We've even seen big baller brands try.
Which is so weird that they, I mean, I'm not, I don't want to like.
And I'm sure he has a team.
Yeah, like,
I'm sure it's not just Mosh. Like, I'm sure he has an amazing team. But if a guy with just his own brand can do this,
that's it.
why can't a big company like 2002 to 2023? It's like these are legit made in a factory, and like they're really doing it because the punch out is still in one of these lace holes. Like, someone put these together. Like, I love this heel tab.
Yeah, I think that one of my favorite parts are the stitching on the sides.
Yeah, that's reminiscent of the original pair too.
I like that.
So it's like it's very much so like evolution. Personally, I feel like they're a little more elongated, so they're probably going to be a lot more comfortable with people that have larger feet and like longer toes. Because the original pair kind of looked like it stopped here. You didn't have like this extra.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not own a pair of V1s. Very upset about that. But I'm just saying from what I can see, And these are a 13, I believe. I always go like my bigger size when I get shoes that I've never bought before. But they look, shoot, why not? Try them on. The baseball in the inside of this one, I didn't even peep that. The tongue. Let's see. Wow. Yeah. Go with your bigger size. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. My toes is the toe box is so narrow. Wow, though. But it really fits your foot. I'm sure if I unlace these a little bit and wear them, it's a good looking shoe, dog.
Yeah.
That is a good looking shoe.
Sweet.
So, guys, we're gonna make this one not too long. You know, me and Matt can talk about this stuff for days. We like to give our scores, and for me, like not being able to walk around in them, this is a 5 out of 5 for execution for me. Straight up, it's like, it's not just some sneaker. It's not like he went on, found his favorite shoe and kind of took some things from it and threw it on here. Like, he drew these.
Yeah.
Like, these were designed.
Yeah.
Anybody can say, oh, well, this kind of looks like the front of that. The bottom of this kind of looks like that.
I'm not able to draw any kind of direct inspiration to another shoe. Like, I think that these are very much so exactly like
you know how many times people have tried to do a letter in a sole and failed horribly?
I like them, man. Yeah, I mean, without a wear test, because it would definitely be interesting to see how these wear.
Yeah.
I can't say many too many bad things about it. It didn't cut corners on materials, didn't cut corners on going lengths to, compose what is a quality product. I like the concept. I like the execution of, design and lines and drawing inspiration from the original to push the brand forward.
Straight up.
I love the idea of reversing the idea of, how, like we said initially, it's always the what the is the last version, but to put the what the on the next version is pretty cool.
It's really cool,
so,
man.
Kudos, Mache. Kudos. I'm excited to see what comes next, especially after what I just saw.
Yeah.
I mean, what's December going to look like?
Like, he does a Grinch color.
Look, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's going to be...
That lends itself to, a furry suede.
Yeah.
Like...
And then, if you... February, like a Valentine's Day, or even if, maybe you go Black History Month with it. I don't know.
That's true. That's
pretty cool.
And last time he had all white, we were all in talks over at Treehouse to get a pair and make it our own. I think the V2 lends itself a lot more to an all white, because I can even see us doing something crazy with this sole. So please, Mache, make that all white, and we will purchase it.
It's only right. As a customizer, it's only right.
Yeah, just look at that. It's gonna go up. Right?
Look, man. This is what you get. Honestly, to be totally transparent.
Yeah.
From the
I'm about to say, how do you feel about that? Does that affect your score?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Because from the standpoint of inflation and the way that shoes are priced nowadays in general, you're talking about a small business, a person that's doing this, themselves, having a price point that is, what, $40 over the top brand in the world? The top brand in the world, making their products for pennies on the dollar, compared to somebody who's doing it all by themselves. I'm not mad at it. He's
after taxes and shipping, it was close to that 300 something mark, but someone hand boxing these. Someone that's hand shipping these. It's not a big factory.
Exactly. You got
You know, I can appreciate
you
it.
find Jordan 12s, one material,
Right.
and you're paying $225 in some cases. So it's like, I can't be mad at it.
And when these phones start getting popular again,
You see what I'm saying?
uh,
I think the last couple prices we saw for phones, it was up 240s, 250s. I mean, like, you're talking about made in China, like in a factory.
right.
I mean, millions of units. I mean, obviously over colorways, but like just, you know,
Yeah.
able to dish out millions of units, and like that's the price that they're going with. They're probably paying like $12 to make each of those shoes.
Which is crazy, and we were paying $260. Yeah. So there's the receipt says pre-order item. Again, that's why I forgot. Cause like,
had already pre-ordered
he,
a while ago.
Mosh was out. He was like making hints. It's like all these little hints. He would like put like a corner of the shoe. Then he like showed the sole. Then he showed this, and it was like all these things. And I'm like, yo, he's about to drop a shoe.
Yeah.
Like there was no ifs, ands, or buts. I was like, because I was like, that doesn't look like the B1. And then all of a sudden he was like, these drop on this day. Make sure you get your pair. And I was like, I'm not gonna miss out on these.
Yeah.
Just for a piece of supporting a fellow. Oh shoot, the size is on the side.
Yeah.
I didn't even. And then someone
circles it.
hand circle the size. I'm done. It's your boy Jovi.
Matt Jones, man, appreciate you. It's always fun every time.
Of course.
Great stuff.
Deuces, y'all.